So what is up? Welcome back, CK Ninja. So I asked you guys just yesterday to try to get my subscribers to 50, and I would do this challenge for you guys. And less than 24 hours later, we got it. So today, I bring to you the gummy fireworm. Each bite is hotter than the last. This is from VAT 19. I personally haven't really heard of this company. But my son told me, he's like, oh yeah, he's like, that's good, like well known. I never knew. So the premise of this is, if you can see the back here, it has 4 sections. So it goes from the mild jalapeno to the hot habanero, spicy ghost pepper, down to the end extra hot Carolina Reaper. Now, if I read the ingredients, there's a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not going to read everything. But somewhere about 3/4 down the page, we get to ghost pepper powder, jalapeno powder, habanero oil, Carolina Reaper powder. So that's close to the last ingredients, but it actually does legit have pepper powder inside of this infused in the gummies. So I really have no idea what to expect for the heat at all for this one. But I'm excited. It sounded like a fun challenge. So this is like, it should be around 2 feet long. We're going to see in a minute. I haven't opened it yet. Should be pretty long. And I'm going to kind of just eat through each section one at a time. Give it a minute. I want to like kind of, think about the flavors, the heat level, and see if we can get to the end. By all means, if it's too hot and I have to fail it, hey, I'm going to fail and I'm still going to post a video for you guys. So before I get started, once again, I want to tell you, thank you so much. I know 50 might not be a big number. 50 people watching my videos, to me, that's tremendous. I mean, it's only been 2 weeks since I started this, and I am thankful and grateful for every single one of you guys watching this. Let's just be honest. Thank you. So, let's not take up too much time and get into this. Let's check this thing out. Okay. Not as big as I thought, but that's a big gummy worm. And it is thick. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. Oh, it broke, guys. So I got it in 2 pieces. There we go. That's why it didn't seem as long as it should have been. It was missing the whole jalapeno section, which is the biggest one. So you'll see it goes from the jalapeno, which is the biggest, the habanero, ghost pepper, Carolina Reaper. Each piece gets smaller and spicier. And, oh man, this is cool. Now, I know I don't have a good camera. I'll try to show you. I don't know if you can see inside of this, but you can actually see all the pepper powder. You can see the specks of the powder in this. Okay. So this might be legit, guys. This might be hot. We're finna find out. So my plan is I'm going to eat one section. I'll just give it like a minute to, let the heat build up a little bit and see how hot it gets and kind of see how the flavor goes. So let's get into it, guys. The gummy fireworm. So right away, the green, 100% is green apple. And that tastes good. It tastes good. I just got a little tingle of heat. So there's something going on in here. I won't spend too much time on the green because I know you guys want to get to the hot stuff. That's a tasty gummy worm. Okay. I can feel a little bit more heat building as I eat more. I'm telling you though, that flavor is good. I didn't expect it to be this sweet. Yeah, a little bit more heat on the tip of my tongue there. All right, so I stopped there because that piece is where it gets to the orange. Flavor wise, it's good. This, this is gonna be a fun challenge. I like this. I'm not gonna wait a minute for that one. It's really not hot at all. At least I feel a slight bit of heat. I can feel that it's there. Nothing for me. So we'll get to the habanero. It's orange flavor, orange color. Feel a little bit more heat. That's the habanero section. I'm going to stop here for just a minute. I do feel some heat building in my throat a little bit. So I want to give it a minute just to see where it gets to. Man, that flavor is good though. If anybody wants to give these a try, I found this on Amazon for $9. Very cheap. The flavor is good. So far, it's just a very mild burn, mostly in my throat. You know, I didn't expect it to be too hot, but you never know nowadays. I mean, you never know, especially when they have like I said, the pepper powder in this. Now I can feel a warmth in my chest too. There is a heat building. So I think I want to keep eating so we can get through the whole thing, and then I'm going to do the 5-minute afterburn to get the full effect of it. So let's get into now the red ghost pepper section, which probably cherry or strawberry. Yeah, it's cherry. Never been a big fan of cherry. It reminds me of medicine. There's the red section. Didn't take as long, you know, smaller section. Yeah, I don't know, guys. So far, it's not a challenge. I can definitely feel, I'm feeling much more heat off the ghost pepper one. That's building pretty nice, actually. Oh, yeah, it's starting to build in my throat. I almost coughed for a second. So if I had to judge somebody with no tolerance at all, the ghost pepper section, it'll probably hurt you. It has a kick. For me, barely on the scale. but it's there. And anytime like a commercial company can make something cheap and readily available that's spicy, there's usually nothing there at all. So to get some heat for me, hey, that's good. Now let's just do the Carolina Reaper. One bite. Okay, this is the best piece so far for two reasons. One, it's blue raspberry, which is my favorite gummy flavor. For two, I taste the Carolina Reaper in this one. I know that flavor. I've had many little snacks and things with Carolina powder on it. You can really taste the pepper, and the heat is definitely doubled from the ghost pepper. Now we're at a point where if you don't like spicy, you're going to have a bad time. Okay? That has a kick. So now I said we'll give it 5 minutes. I honestly don't think we're going to need 5 minutes. I'm not hurting it all, but we'll give it a few minutes in case something crazy happens, and it builds up. But in the meantime, let's just talk about it. So, the flavor of this gummy is absolutely incredible. It's way tastier than I expected, especially having like the peppers mixed with sweet. I didn't know how good it was going to go. Really taste the pepper in the Carolina Reaper section. Really taste it, but I personally like the flavor of the Carolina Reapers, like I said. So to me, that was, I don't know, somehow with the blue raspberry, it went good together. I enjoyed it. Heat level. So I haven't reviewed them yet, but one of my favorite snacks are Blue Diamond Carolina Reaper almonds. And if you've had those before, it's probably around that level if you were eating nothing but the Carolina Reaper. But it was such a small section that I'm going to get that burn. And now, I don't have any more to eat to keep building it. If I had a bag full of the blue Carolina Reapers, that would be a good snack. I would eat those all the time. Like, I want the whole thing to be Carolina Reaper. That would be lovely. That would be a good snack. So it is comparable heat level to the Blue Diamond almonds. Which again, to your average consumer, is too spicy. For me, oh man, it's a perfect snack. Probably said that 5 times now. Sorry guys, but that's what I keep thinking. Like, this is such a good treat. You know what I mean? This is nice. I'm sorry it wasn't a challenge. That means I got to keep looking. I got to find something even hotter. But that was the gummy fireworm. And I enjoyed it. This was fun. I'm glad I did this. One more time, thank you for the 50 subscribers. Let's keep growing. Let's get bigger. Let's try hotter. Here real soon, I'm going to review the bomb. Almost everybody knows what the bomb is. Anybody's watched Hot Ones or, everybody knows what the bomb is. So I'm going to be reviewing that here in a little bit. And I'm going to do a nice spoonful of it. I love it. I got 2 or 3 more sauces still in my cabinet to review. And then we'll go from there. Like always, if you have suggestions, things to try, whatever, drop them in the comments. I need some help. I need to come up with ideas. Anyways, thank you again. Thanks for subscribing. Keep sharing. Let's keep growing. Let's get bigger. And we're going to have a good year this year, 2025. Later, guys.